Welcome to Live Impact News on WCNC Plus, a beautiful Monday afternoon. Thank you so much for being with us today. And we got a special treat for you guys as the Olympics are going on, the Winter Olympics. Lots going on. I love the Winter Olympics. Here. Oh my gosh. Thank you, sis. Yeah.
Here we go.
Go USA. Okay. Okay, so we are going to head on. We love a prop. Okay, heading on over to Italy right now because we have a special guest with us. Two special guests today. This is Elliot Markuson and Johnny Townsend, and they are fellow U.S. team bobsledders. Hi, guys. How are ya?
Hey, how we doing?
I heard you're cold, right?
It's a little chilly. I don't know if you can see our breath, but it's the temperature is dropping pretty quickly. I think it's going to be around 15 degrees tonight here. So a lot different than Milan. It actually feels like, the winter sport capital here. So we're really excited.
So glad to be talking to you guys. You guys have been there in Italy watching the games and fellow bobsledders. So tell me a little bit about, at this point, how are athletes feeling?
Oh, man, I think the biggest difference right now is, we were with Team USA athletes kind of all week in Milan at the Team USA Winter House. We were with some figure skaters and the speed skaters, and we saw some of the hockey players. And, of course, right now, women's hockey is crushing it. Men's hockey, we're looking really good in the C group. So we're looking to face off against Canada again February 22nd, rematch to the Four Nations Cup. But other than that, here in Cortina, curling is tonight. Women's monobob is tonight. Our women pilots are all in the hunt for medal contentions on monobob. So the vibes are really high.
We love good vibes. We love them. Okay, so talk to us a little bit about bobsledding and what it takes. I mean, watching it, it's insane to me. I'm like, they are going super fast. So kind of explain, what all goes into it.
Certainly. Well, we are primary sport athletes that transition to the sport of bobsled. That's something that you will see pretty predominantly at across the board when they're announcing these athletes on race day. It's pretty cool to see the unique backgrounds of everybody, but the sport, it's fast, it's physical, it's energetic, it's exciting, and we're excited to even check out the track. I haven't seen it yet. Have you?
I'm not, but I heard it's fast.
I mean, it looks really fast.
How fast are we talking?
Carlene wants to know how fast are we talking?
Oh, I mean, probably we're getting close. We're pushing in the 4-man. You're pushing 90 miles an hour, easy.
Oh man, I know. I can't. Yeah. So when you crash,
so next time you're going down the highway in Charlotte and you get close to 80, just know,
that's a bobsled.
That's a bobsled.
Yeah. Well, so I do want to talk about the gnarly crashes that sometimes you do see. What is the technique behind that to kind of help save yourself the best you can, really?
Well, I'll kick this off because the first introduction to the sport of bobsledding resulted in a crash, which was quite the shock to me. Elliot was, kind of co-recruited me to the sport, so a little angry at him after the fact. I'm like, what is this? But, one thing is, I mean, you're going that fast, 90 miles an hour, and you're wearing nothing but a spandex onesie and a Kevlar burn suit to protect, your skin if you do touch the ice. Because if you look at it underneath the microscope, it's like a bunch of little razor blades, all that ice. And, when you're going that fast with that much G-force with a, 600 plus pound sled and, 4 other 220 pound men in there with you, there's a lot of pressure on that ice when you crash. So we trust our pilots.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah. I mean, I had that. Definitely scary.
Yes.
Super scary. And Elliot, as I understand, your fiance too, she bobsleds as well?
Yeah. Emily Renna, we met in the sport of bobsled, and Johnny and I played college football. Johnny played at Florida, I played at Ole Miss, and Emily actually ran track and field at the University of Rhode Island. She was a hurdler. So we have a house divided flag. Rhode Island Rams and Ole Miss Rebels. It's probably the only one ever created, but it's hanging proudly in our house.
Oh my gosh. Well, I did see that she was from Fairport, New York, and I'm from Canandaigua, New York. So we are basically neighbors. So that was really, really cool to see a fellow upstater. Yeah. Okay. So as I understand, you guys kind of have some video for us talking about bobsledding and walking us through that.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a chance to check out the Omega activation they had in Milan, which Omega does all the timekeeping for bobsled and most of the sliding sports. So they had an old bobsled out there, and we got to play around in it and kind of give the fans and the people around the activation, hey, what's it actually look like when you jump in the sled, and how you're supposed to ride and sit. And yeah, it's pretty technical. A lot of people, they just kind of think, hey, cool runnings, and I can just kind of jump in, but there's a lot that goes into it.
We'll take a look right now.
All right, guys, so right here we have a 4-man bobsled. This is an older model, obviously, as you can see, with the old like the 1980s, 1990s side handle push bars. Usually right here, these side bars would come up and you'd have 4 guys sitting just like this. When you push, jump up, come across, and sit down right there. That's what you're looking at. And then in the front here, we have the driver who sits way down in the cowling like this. And there's 2 metal D-rings, and they're pulling just like this, and this is how they drive, just like this. And if you bring the camera over here, you can see in the middle, come over here. You can see right here the D-rings, and this is how the pilots steer the sled. It's nothing fancy, there's no wheel, just 2 metal rings and some bungee cords, baby. Yeah, and then I'll show you the back of the sled. So we'll show you in the back what a brakeman does. So there's 4 guys in a sled. You have your pilot, you have your 2 push guys. This guy right here, the brakeman, is the fastest guy. He's the most important. So when he sets up just like this. Set, backside, ready. And then you go, push. Down, and that's how you ride a bobsled, baby. Let's go.
How fast do you go?
90 miles an hour. And these things, 90 miles an hour.
Say we get up to, you're going to cut this?
Yeah, we can cut it up.
Talk about like top end speed real quick. Like you can get up to in a 4-man versus 2-man.
Yeah. So in a 4-man bobsled like this, because there's so much weight, you can get up to 90 miles an hour. In a 2-man, you're going down the hill probably 80 miles an hour. The 4-man bobsled, they call it the champagne of thrills, right? It's Formula One on ice. It's a tight window, big dudes all sitting in here together. There's nothing like it in the Olympic sports.
Sick.
The champagne of thrills. I love that. That's great. You should really,
trademark that.
Yeah, trademark that. Get that tattooed or something. But it's amazing to see that there's just such little equipment
Y'all are
on
cozy
there.
too.
And
Y'all are
yes,
snug as a bug in there.
I know. So very interesting.
And that old sled too, that was actually a pretty wide sled. That sled would be nowhere near competitive in modern age sled technology, which a big shout out for the state of North Carolina, especially the city of Mooresville. All the sleds for Team USA and that are competing here in Cortina are made by Hans DeBow at DeBow Tech in Mooresville, North Carolina. We literally could not be successful on the ice without him. Him and his team have done a great job. They've been building sleds since the early 2000s. I think the first one went to the Salt Lake Games. So him and his team are fantastic, and they've supported us, beyond what we, could have hoped for.
Of course they are. We're elite here in North Carolina.
Shout out to North Carolina, right?
Yes. Okay, so how are the fans over there? What is it? I know you said it's a vibe, but how are fans, U.S. fans? Are we showing up big or what?
Oh, we're showing up big. And one cool thing about the competition venues, there's so much intermingling between all the nations. You don't see like a traditional home and away environment like you see in a football stadium. Every country is showing up to watch, not only their country compete, but who they're competing against. And, one unique thing that, we're getting to see through mingling with all the other Team USA athletes, all the other individual sports, we're all on the same team too. So you'll see other, sports show up to support other teammates, and it's really cool seeing here.
Yeah, Simone Biles was actually at the speed skating event in Milan, I think yesterday or 2 days ago. So it was a big thing to have the summer athletes there. It's like Johnny said, support the fellow athletes, summer, winter, and there's a big Team USA presence here. There are I've seen a lot of red, white, and blue walking around.
Have you talked to Snoop Dogg yet, or?
No, not yet. We haven't seen him yet, but we'll probably be seeing him soon. Him and Flavor Flav, who is also a proud supporter of the bobsled team. So we'll be hanging out with them.
Awesome.
All right, Elliot, I gotta ask. I asked you this on Friday, but now that you got Johnny here, Italy's known for fashion, art, and food. So we gotta talk about the food.
Yeah.
What are y'all eating over there? Are y'all eating good?
I'll let you take this one.
I'll tell you what. Right now, I've probably drank my weight in espresso. It's the only thing keeping us going in these long travel. It was a 7-hour travel day from Milan up into the Alps, and you can see it's kind of dark right now, but I mean we're standing at the base of the Dolomites, or in the heart of Cortina. So yeah, espresso is a must. Pizza, we've probably had pizza every other meal as well. I mean, it's, you know. Now, one interesting fact about where we are in Italy, I found this out yesterday actually hanging out at the Airbnb event from some of the U.S. Department of State officials, was Italy's kind of half. So, you know, once you kind of get a little bit north of Rome, it stops being about pasta and it's more about it's more rice based. So you'll see a lot of rice up here in the northern part, and then in Cortina specifically, you'll have a lot of Austrian influence with the food. So we're really excited. We're going to be going to dinner right after this. And yeah, we're looking to get some hearty, warm mountain food because it is frigid.
Yeah. I love that for you. You guys are awesome. You're a vibe too. We really appreciate you being here on Live Impact News. Yes, come on back.
We have
Talk
nothing
to
for
us.
time. Come on and join us.
We're going to wave the flag for you. Elliot, Johnny, thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Thank you guys. Go USA.
Go USA.
Yeah, go USA. All right. All right. Keep it right here on Live Impact News on WCNC Plus. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back.